It worked out nicely. Jhoulys was outstanding today. He really pitched around some issues early in the game with us on the ground ball that Spanger threw over Will's head and the bunt play we messed up. For him to get out of that situation was huge for us, especially facing really good hitters at that point in time. He's been good for a long time. Surprised more teams in the league aren't taking notice of how good he has actually been. His last month and a half, he's beaten the Dodgers. He's beaten a lot of really good baseball teams, and feel good about the way he's throwing the baseball. And Kirby's been outstanding. If it had been Phil Maton, would have had just as much confidence there. It was good to go to Kirby and then to hand it over to Brad. And I think anybody in baseball would tell you bringing the lefty in to face Sano's a no-no, but with Brad, you still feel really good about it.
Glad you guys kept hand. Small sample size post-trade deadline, but
I felt good about it yesterday at 1 o'clock, so I'll feel good about it in a week at 1 o'clock and in about a month at 1 o'clock. It doesn't matter when it is. I got to feel good about him. There's so much faith in him. He's unflappable, and as long as he's in a Padres uniform, I'm going to be happy about it.
What did you think of the slower take short?
I thought he held his own. I mean, I thought it was a really nice double play pivots he had out there. His feed on the one he turned to a Suaje on Kepler. Kepler flies down the line. They got a ton of team speed over there. They got guys that are floating all over the field. That was a really good turn. The play in the 6-hole that he was playing up the middle, kind of ran back, threw on the run. That's going to be a tough play for anybody. It's going to require a tough pick from Will. We weren't able to pick him up, but I thought he did well. I know he wants to get the bat going again. He's the kind of guy that wants 5 hits and 3 at-bats, and I think just coming back off the injury, it's just going to take a little bit of time for him to find his real rhythm, and I don't know, he's going to be patient about it because I know he wants to hit and help the team, but I thought he was solid out there today.
He's with the bat there tomorrow and/or in the future?
No, in the future for sure. I don't think so tomorrow. I might change my mind on that since I'm not on TV right now, but we'll spend some time talking about it here in a little bit, but yes, he's definitely going to be back there.
Nice to see Austin drive some balls the other way.
Yeah, it's good. He's been through so much in the last 2 weeks. We missed him when he was on the concussion DL, and to have him back, swinging the bat, he's impact. I know the numbers don't look great, but the guy, he gets big hits. He's done it repetitively this year. He's up near the team lead in RBIs right now for a guy that hasn't exactly put together a stellar offensive campaign. He's gotten huge hits. The double was a big hit today. The home run was obviously much needed insurance and kind of changed the course of that 9th inning right there. So he's good to have in the lineup, especially for what he does behind the dish. I think he got a few strikes at the bottom of the zone for Jhoulys today that were very, very helpful.
why was Barrios so effective here in the first 5?
Well, I think he's good. I think it's a real breaking ball that has a tendency to have different shapes at times. Sometimes it's a frisbee. It's almost coming from behind you in the right-handed batter's box. Sometimes it's shorter. And then sometimes he throws that deadly backup breaking ball that nobody intends to throw that ends up on the inside corner up and in. And I think he punched Will out on that. And I think that pitch, if somebody could throw it on purpose, would be one of the nastiest pitches in baseball. Just backup breaking ball up and in. But the variety on his breaking ball's real, and then his fastball's got life, kind of the same way. It'll cut one time, it'll run one time, it'll sink one time. It's just he's good, and we knew it, and we knew we were going to have to fight. We didn't put together too many really good at-bats against him. He was getting through us pretty quickly, but we did enough damage with as well as Jhoulys threw the baseball.
Maybe a sense of relief then when Hunter beats that out?
Yeah, nobody likes to get no hit.
Pretty nervous at all. I heard you make a trade yesterday.
No, I felt pretty good. He was going to be in a Padre uniform. We usually keep our really good waiver claims for over a year before we talk about trading him.